Hi, Leo. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we are going to do your weekly reading. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you do not want to be the last to have your reading done like you were this week, Spirit is telling you that you're going to have to watch the video, okay? So look, I didn't mean to say spirit. I meant to say me, but maybe it's spirit telling you that too. You got to watch your video, okay? So if you watch your video, it's based on views. I'm not doing it, based on what the order of the zodiac and stuff like that. It's whoever shows up and shows out. That's who's gonna get the first video. So if you make it to number one, you will get your video first, and then on Saturday you will get another video, a bonus video, and you will be the only sign to get another bonus reading. But it's gonna have to do with the views. So if you want it, that's what Spirit is telling you to do. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So let's pull this oracle card for you and see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. All right. This is for Leo, Spirit. What is the message for Leo, please? Okay, we have attraction showing up here. It says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So what Spirit is telling you is what I always tell y'all, right? You can't go from where you are to try to head towards or to get to where you're trying to go by hating where you are, right? We talk about this all the time. So Spirit is saying, look, they're clarifying it with the Eight of Wands, but it felt like this. So Spirit is saying it's up to you. If you want it to go fast, you gotta accept what is happening, right? And move through it in with the intention of heading towards what it is you want, or you can stall it by basically hating it and saying, oh, what the fuck is going on? Why is this always happening to me? And all, it's up to you. That's why it felt like that. It's so funny. So funny how Spirit gives me those messages. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward into the reading. Okay, so this is going to be all about your person. We're going to get all in their business. We're going to find out all what the hell is happening. Okay? All right, here we go. So, first question or first placement is going to talk about your person's deepest, most honest feelings towards you, Leo. Let's see what they say. Okay, so overall energy is the Hangman. This is Pisces energy. This is talking about your person looking at things from a different perspective. So this person understands that it is necessary for you in order to move forward to, look at things a certain way, not look at them as in, oh, why'd that have to happen, all that, when we just talked about it, right? You always gonna go through situations, Leo, where things don't pan out the way you want them to. But instead of you, getting stuck in this situation by hating where you are and oh my God, here we go again, we back in the same thing. Like I tell you, it is only feedback. There's no such thing as failure. And that's what Spirit is saying. This is what your person does. That's how they look at things, right? Okay, then we got the Six of Cups showing up here. So the Six of Cups is talking about soulmate energy. It's talking about you and this person being in this, coming together in this connection, coming together in this union, and that you have a past life connection with each other, okay? Then with the Justice card, this is Libra energy. It is talking about balance, right? About you getting your just desserts, your person getting their just desserts, but it's going to require you both to balance yourself out when it comes to the things that you used to, deal with, the way you used to move and the things that you used to hang on to based on, what is happening now and the way you're moving now. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Okay, so this person wants to have, they want to have marriage, they want to have celebration, they want this connection to be very stable, a very beautiful thing. Because look at that card. Look at how they're celebrating. I love this. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. See, oh, they want to come towards you with an open heart, Leo. I love this card. It says, together, you're unlocking new levels of intimacy because real love begins where the walls come down. Look at there. Look, they either want you to give them something, to put something in them, or they want to put something in you. You take it as it resonates, okay? All right. So, okay, yeah, you didn't. So it says, a new life is forming, ready or not. This changes the vibe, the stakes, and the whole storyline. I love this, make me laugh. Look, they want to have an open heart and they want to open something else. Get my head out of I'm sorry, I'm a Scorpio. My head is always in the gutter. Okay. Hold on. My mind, excuse me, not my head, but my mind is always in the gutter. Okay. This person wants to have a connection with you, Leo, where you provide each other with emotional safety. Okay. So this is talking about, not having to walk on eggshells, being your true, authentic self and being okay with that, right? Being able to love each other just for who you are. Like I said, I think all of this here is just beautiful. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person's deepest, most honest feelings towards you, we got the Ten of Swords here. We have the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is an Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn. So what this is telling me, hey, forever, is saying that your person sees you as the one, right? They know that the two of you are slowly coming together. And with the Ten of Swords, this is going to be the ending of all that fucking bullshit y'all went through in the past and the beginning of something beautiful. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Yeah, see the ending of the false connections. That's what Spirit is saying, right? Of being in connections with people who don't see your value, they don't see your worth, they don't show up the way you show up, but they expect you to do all this shit, right? So you and this person are going to be each other's sacred mirrors. Spirit is saying, this connection it reflects not only your wounds, but your power, your patterns, and your potential. These truths can only rise in the light of real intimacy. This person is working on providing their own closure from the heartbreak that they suffered. And, Spirit is asking that you do the same thing as well. Okay? All right. With the biological clock card, this is Spirit telling you to, that your person, you and your person both need to be careful about who you getting into connections with. Because just like I tell you, being in a relationship with somebody is nothing to play with. This is definitely nothing to play with. Because look, this is the second card y'all got. Talk about procreation. And I think it's beautiful. But you just got to take your time and make sure I hear it. Baby, baby, you can do it. We can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. But just don't be doing it tonight. I tell you that, right? So this is just about making sure that you don't get into something with somebody prematurely and rush to this conclusion before you know for sure that this is the person you're supposed to be with. Okay? And then this person is going to want to build with you, right? Again, this is like the Four of Wands. It's talking about you're not waiting around for your dream life to appear. You're designing it side by side, okay? All right, let's move on to the next placement. Okay, this is going to be how your person presents their feelings outwardly. Okay, so to the world, this person is manifesting you with the Magician, okay? With the Page of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Fool. This person sees this connection. They're excited, okay, curious about you, all right? They have a lot of passion for you, and with the Fool, they're ready to take the leap of faith when the time comes, okay? Or they're preparing themselves to do that. All right, let's clarify. Okay. See, this person is making peace with the things that have happened to them in their past life, right? Because they ready to put all this stuff to the side because they know that they have this beautiful mind connection with you. It's not just emotional, it's not just physical, not just spiritual, it's mental as well. You have this beautiful mental connection with each other, or you will have this, and they want to explore this, right? But then they got dusties and crusties like you, Leo, that are wanting to come back and make amends, trying to hold them back because they see them heading towards this, right? And towards this open heart moment and having this, having this family with you, whether it's you actually having kids or you're bringing together your families and stuff like that. And this person is trying to break it down. They're trying to stop it, whoever this is. Okay. Okay. All right. So the next placement we're going to look at talks about the foundation or origin of your person's feelings. Okay. So we got the Page of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, and then the Seven of Wands. Okay. Okay. So what spirit? Okay, but see, Nicole, it can't just be them that's having a heart of gold. You gotta have one too. You gotta make sure you got one too, right? Whatever you asking for, you gotta make sure you giving that in return. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit is telling you this is a destined connection. You and this person have a contract that you entered into on the other side before you came over here. But this is somebody, this person, you and this person, you do every lifetime together. Okay, you may come in at different points in your life, but you always end up doing it, right? You always end up together. This person, you and this person, y'all evolve. Y'all are evolving together. So you may not do the entire lifetime together, but you eventually come together at some point and continue to do the lives, okay? To continue to evolve, is what Spirit is saying, okay? This person is watching you, of course. I feel like they tired of the delays just as much as you are. They're frustrated with them just like you are. And with the Seven of Wands, this is talking about them, you know, they working on themselves. They learn how to set boundaries. They're fighting the people off. They holding themselves back. They're guarding their energy and moving forward so that, you know, the two of you can come together when Spirit deems it, you know, deems it time. Okay? All right. Okay, so look, flame on, dream team, right? And then we got safe space showing up here. Okay, I hear the J. Cole song. I want to fold clothes with you. I want to make you feel good. So this gonna be somebody where y'all gonna do all kinds of stuff together, clean up the house together, cook together, all of these things, right? I love this. So we got test results. Okay, so this is talking about, you know, the tests that you both had to go through, because you will never understand how strong you are, what your worth is, what you finally deserve. Hey, Taylor, you will never understand those things unless you get tested, right? And so, like I told you, Spirit is all about the damn test. They always test you. Even when you don't realize it, they fucking testing you, okay? And so with the possessiveness card, this person, I feel like is going to be a little possessive when it comes to you, but I feel like it's a good thing, right? Because a lot of us in this collective were always made to feel like, or they tried to make you feel like you're worthless and don't nobody want you. You know, you hear people say stuff, oh, you nobody's gonna want you like I want you, nobody's gonna love you like I love you. You know, the mind games people play and shit like that. And so I feel like this person's possession is coming from or possessiveness, not possession, but possessiveness is coming from a yeah, Nicole, they don't. She said the test never end. But this is coming from, I feel like, a good place, because they want to make sure that you understand that, yes, because I hear you're mine and we belong together. That's what I hear. Yes, we belong together for eternity. That's Richie Valens, okay? So, like I said, they want to have this connection, okay? It's going to be a very passionate, very fiery connection with the Dream Team card. And with safe space, this is you and your person providing that safe space for each other. And that's why these Dusties and Crusties don't want y'all to come together, because once you get into this connection, it's gonna be like you ain't gonna be, you know how people be. See, look, you ain't gonna be looking at nobody else. You ain't gonna be listening to nobody else. You gonna be talking to nobody else. It's gonna be you and this person in the beginning, of course, right? But you got to do that to establish your foundation. That's what I feel like it is. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So, we have what your person wants, what your person wants, but has not expressed yet. Two of Pentacles, they want balance, okay? With the Four of Cups, this is talking about, you know, they want to stop having these false starts And when it comes to love relationships, because look, this person wants the lovers with you, baby. They want to make that, you know, they want to make that decision to be in this relationship with you with the lovers, right? Hey, Colleen. Okay, so like I said, I love it. I think it's beautiful. Okay, so let's clarify. Yeah, see, comfortability, right? So it says, this is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still feel accepted. So acceptance around the from, what is it? How do they say that? Around the board? I don't know what I just acceptance from both sides. Let's just say it like that. Then we have live and learn, right? So it says mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. So this person's learning from the mistakes that they made, and I'm sure you are as well. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and they're ready for, they're healing from their trauma bonds. Because like I told you, that's the difference between these old connections you were in, and the one that's coming in with this person. Because you both will have experienced a similar trauma, but you will have healed it and not be going through all this stuff, right? Okay. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing. What are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 5. 5 is how your person's feelings are likely to develop, okay? Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Same thing with Queen of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles. So this person, like I said, they have a lot of passion for you, right? They're ready to come in with the Knight of Wands. This is not player energy for your person. They're ready to come in and take a risk towards you, right? You and this person, y'all ain't going to be able to keep your hands off each. You got all these fire cards. You may have fire placements as well, other than Leo. Other fire placements is what I mean by that, Leo. And then, or your person could have fire placements as well. And then with the Three of Pentacles, they want to come in and build something great with each other. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? They want the two of you to build, take your time. Because I hear you, baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. So they're talking about building a relationship, not doing that, but I'm sure they talk about that too. So we got soulmate bond showing up here, Leo. It says when you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. It's that no explanation needed kind of love, okay? All right. Ooh. Then we got the third party that want to come in, and this is talking about you having to make the choice, right? Between the old and the new love. Your person may have had to make a choice as well, okay? But these old dusties and crusties want to come in and fight, but your person, is tired of that, and I feel like you are as well. Because see, they watching. They ain't never stop watching. This is your person's dusty and crusty showing up here. So they got hate, people that envy them and haters as well, just like you do, okay? All right. So like I said, what's new, right? So then we've got what is holding your person back or causing them hesitation. Let's see. Okay, we got the Hermit, Virgo energy, 8 of Swords, and then we also have the King of Swords. This is air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so with these cards, what Spirit is saying is your person at times have, they put themselves into a mental prison with the 8 of Swords, because this is self-imposed, right? This is not, something that somebody else does to you, but they can contribute to it by the shit they say. Like I was just telling you earlier, when people say, oh, nobody gonna love you like I love you, and you better be glad I'm with you, because ain't nobody else, gonna put up with you. The shit people say to try to break you down, the narcs, how they try to talk to you and say all kind of, like I always call that the pimp prostitute stuff. Not calling you a pimp or a prostitute, but just saying the same thing a pimp does to break down a prostitute. It's mind games, playing mind games and saying all kind of nasty shit. Okay? So this person is working on themselves to get out of this 8 of Swords, to take themselves out of this energy. Yeah, gaslighting. And then the King of Swords here. But gaslighting is more like, it's not, the gaslighting is more like if something happens, like say you walk in the room and you catch your person in the bed with somebody else, right? And then later on they try to tell you that didn't happen. What are you talking about? You know, you must be imagining things because that didn't happen. That's gaslighting. When something happened, you know damn well it happened, and they want to fucking tell you it didn't because they trying to cause you to question your fucking sanity. That's gaslighting. That's some straight up bullshit there. Okay, so with these two cards, your person is getting into that top shelf energy, right? With the King of Swords, right? Air sign or someone, like I said, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So again, I keep hearing J. Cole. This person wants to do everything with you, Leo. Fold clothes with you. Any like the most mundane things that other people would never do. Oh, I'm not doing that with nobody, whatever. Like, or like a man that don't want to do, you know, they think they above housework and all this kind of thing. This person, male or female, wants to do anything as long as y'all are spending that time with each other, because it's the time and the two of you being in each other's energy and being around each other and having that beautiful time with each other. They don't give a fuck about all that. That's not this. It's not that type of person, right? But they a man now. They a man, a M-A child. And because I hear Bo Diddley with that song. Oh man, that I hear that. They are, but you bring out the feminine in them, meaning they want to do these things with you just to be in your energy and be in your presence. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So then we got like I said, that's what's pretty much holding this person back, right? But they're listening to their intuition, but they are really wanting to step into this top level, top shelf energy with the King of Swords, and wanting to, you know, heal themselves and be ready for this connection. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Yeah, see, they want this honeymoon phase here, right? It says this is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance. Didn't I tell you he or she has envy, people that envy them just like you do? I told you. And then it says, look, jealous control. Your person has people in their energy, or people that used to be in their energy, that want to go back to controlling them. But your person is woken up, the scales are falling off their eyes, and like I said, what's been seen can't be unseen. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? All right, hold on one second. Okay, one more. What's going to deepen your person's feelings? Okay. So, Nine of Swords, this is about, you know, no worrying, right? So, Spirit is saying, you know, this person wants y'all both to come out of this energy where you both worry about this connection and how it's going to go and all these things. Like I said, when you get into this energy with your person, Leo, I feel like this, where's this card? Right here. This is what's going to happen. The two of you are going to provide this safe space for each other. Where is it? That's where all these cards are starting to come up. That safe space card, you're going to provide, here it is. You're going to provide a safe space for each other. And I feel like this is just going to gradually go away. The longer you're around each other, and you know, you are showing each other, hey, you know, it's like that. I feel like it's going to go away. And I think that's beautiful. Okay. Then the healing spirit, you know, Spirit is saying your person wants the both of you to make sure you're healing. Okay. And taking care of yourselves. And like I said, just being ready to step into this connection and have the type of love that you always wanted, right? Step into your divine counterpart energy with the Emperor card, right? Thanks, Colleen. Okay, so we got infatuation showing up here. So your person, you know, they tired of this type of stuff. Mixed signals. Oh, you know, you think is this, because I hear illusion. Ha. So, and being in, you know, connections and thinking you in love with somebody, but it ain't no motherfucking love. It's just a whole bunch of BS. Your person is tired of that, and I feel like you are as well. So Spirit is just saying this is about both you and this person getting into this connection together, and really learning how to be comfortable with each other. No more mask wearing with the double life card, but it fell reversed. Okay. And knowing, what you both bring to the table and being willing to do the work, right? And dealing, no more avoidant behavior, right? The people that come into your energy and they all hot and heavy in the beginning, and then as soon as you turn around and you reciprocate, they fucking done ran on down the road somewhere, right? So all of that, your person is tired of all the crazy making behavior, right? Yeah, I hear you, Colleen. Okay, because look, you and this person are about to step into an aligned future, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, so Leo, we have needs rescuing. It says you are waiting for love to save you, Leo, but you must stop waiting and start looking. We talk about this all the time, right? I keep telling y'all, you have to stop telling yourself that love is going to be the be all and end all. You are going to be the one that rescues yourself. You are going to be the one that turns your life around. You are going to be the thing that makes life worth living and makes you happier and all these things. And it's by the relationship that you cultivate with yourself, okay? Then we got hard to get, Leo. It says you are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance, okay? But you still got to take your time. You got to take your time to figure out if it's the right person. But when it's when you'll figure out it's the right person, then Spirit is telling you to open yourself up to him. Okay. Okay. Then we've got not being you, Leo. So Spirit is telling you to take off the mask. It says you're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. We humans, we fucking messy. Okay. We're messy. Life is messy. Life is not fucking black and white. Life is shades of fucking gray, right? So I keep telling y'all, there is nobody on this earth that you'll ever get into a relationship with that don't have some mess that you gonna have to deal with. You just gotta figure out whose mess you want to deal with, because they gonna have to deal with yours too. Okay? All right. Then we got unlovable, right? So it says practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws, Leo, because that's what you want, unconditional love, right? So you're gonna have to love yourself unconditionally, right? So all those things that when you pick yourself apart and, oh my God, I shouldn't have did this and that, you human, okay? When you know better, you're gonna do better. That's what Spirit is telling you. When you know better, you will do better. We all have to go through certain things to get to a certain level. Like me, in order for me to love myself, I had to go through all that shit. I had to have people walk me like the floor and fucking chip away at my self-confidence, and the way that I wasn't loving myself. I had to do all those things. So you get mad, you get angry about that stuff, and you feel like it was wasted time, but it wasn't. Because if it got you to where you are now, there was nothing wasted about it. You just got to realize it was what it was, right? We're here to live and learn. Some people, it takes us longer, but look at where we about to get on the other end. Somebody who's coming in that's going to love you unconditionally, that's going to take care of you and have your back. And a lot of people in this life are never going to experience what that is, right? Or they'll be in a relationship, but it's not going to be on this level, okay? Hey, Joe, how you doing? That's right. You do. You have to love yourself first, because that's what people don't understand. Your degree to which you can receive love has to do with how much love you can already, like the amount of love you can already have for yourself. It's not something where you just come in there and you don't love yourself, because you have to know how to do it, right? So we have, thank you for teaching me what real love is what your person is saying, okay? Then we have, you are so different from anyone I know, yet you feel so familiar, okay? That's right. And then we've got, you are the only one who gets me without me saying anything. Like I told you, you ain't going to be able to lie to this person, Leo, and they damn sure ain't going to be able to lie to you. You're going to be able to see straight through each other. The minute it comes out your mouth, they're going to know if it's truthful or not, right? Okay, then we have alignment, right? So it says, like a cosmic match made in heaven, we are magically aligned. We fit together so naturally. I told you, you're going to be pinching yourself. Is this real? You're going to be like, is it real? I'm waiting on the other shoe to drop. What's going to happen? But I keep telling y'all, don't talk yourself out of that, okay? Then we have lost. It says, I've been looking for you and all the wrong people. See, everybody does it. Your person is telling you they did it. We all did it. Because we, at the end of the day, we just trying to get our needs met. We just trying to be loved. But we wasn't going about it the right way. Okay. We have rekindle. It says an old flame returns, but we talking about the past life person. Okay. We ain't talking about no damn Dusty and Crusty. You know what to do if they show up. Kick their ass to the curb. Then we have tease. It says the energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. But that's what it needs to be. I keep telling y'all, stop putting your fucking wedding dress and your goddamn tuxedo in the back seat when you get in the car to go out on a date. Just go out and have a good time. This is not supposed to be some fucking depressive, what is this slow, what they say, slow singing and flower bringing. This ain't supposed to be like a damn funeral. You're supposed to be enjoying your life, Leo, okay? Whether somebody is here or not, okay? Because the way you show up when this person comes in, that's the way you're going to be in the relationship. So that's why you want to have as much fun as you possibly can. You want to love on the baby. You want to love on yourself. Do all the things that you've been waiting on this person to come for you to do. Start going to do it. If you want to go travel somewhere, go. Because you can always go back to that place with your person. It will be like it's the first time because you're with your person, right? But don't deny yourself of anything just because this person is not here yet. Because you live in a half life. You're not living your whole life. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to understand. Okay, bottom of the deck, it says memento, a gift from someone special. So this could be somebody that loves to give gifts, right? They may come in the beginning with gifts and things for you, okay? All right, Leo, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and a good weekend, and I will talk to y'all soon. Love y'all, Leo. Bye.